Good evening traders. I'd like to welcome you here to our session today. It's the 14th of January 2015, another fantastic day trading the NQs. Over the next 12 minutes I go through some of our trade setups. Once again, please continue to share your success stories with me. Any questions, please drop me an email, and of course please subscribe to my new YouTube channel. Due to the demand from clients, they said, look, let's start, why don't you put these up on YouTube, Samurai Trader, and that's what I'm now doing. So please subscribe, and I'd love to keep you updated. So let's have a look at 20 trades or so today. First of all, on the lots of people ask me why I trade the NQ133 tick chart. Why do I like that, say, compared to the E-minis? Well, a lot of our traders are trading the E-mini 550 and 2000 tick charts. They prefer those. What I love about the NQs is the volatility that we have, and because I'm a trend trader, I just find I get fantastic scalping opportunities. Yes, I know what you're thinking, the 133 tick can move very quickly at times. Absolutely. And there are some trades that you just don't get into because the move's already over. So what I have next to mine, I have a 55 tick of the NQ set up because there are plenty of trading opportunities during the day where the market slows right down, and I love scalping off the 55 tick, and particularly with the ABC setups. Using the super scalper, that is the white paint bars you can see here on the 55, and with these, even though this is a 133, but these setups on the 55, you get them every half an hour or so on the 55 tick, and they're a very high probability trade setup. So let's start our timing from around 1:30 today. We can see here, and actually we might even go back a little further. Let's just go back because there's some great trades here today. Alright, so let's go back here to about 11 a.m. To be exact, we had a short here at 11:44. we had a T69. Be extremely cautious, traders, when you're going against your 89 EMA. This particular line here is an 89 EMA. It is excellent for support and resistance. You can trade just 89 EMA bounces all day, every day, alone as a standalone, very profitable trading strategy. So we can see here the T69 bounced straight off it. Yes, you got a few ticks there, but then it bounced up. You would have been stopped because our stop was above this second candle back here. But then we had a beautiful T11. We can see here we've got two super scalpers. Now this is a trend change indication. We can see here we've got a lower high with signaled by the white paint bar. Now of course that doesn't plot until I get a tick below, or this third candle ticks below the second candle here. I also then had a re-entry for a T69, and thank you very much. That was a fantastic trade. A little further along, you would have banked your profits here. You would have picked up your 11 ticks. Now remember, 11 ticks is $55. Take away your $5 brokerage, that's $50. So that's all you need. You just need 4 of those a day and you're doing very well. Once again, bang, we had a T1 signal, and which also happened to be a T2. Now quite often you'll have it where you'll have 2 or 3 of our 12 core strategies will kick in at the same time. So we had both a T1 and a T2 down below here, and bang, thank you very much, and away you go. Here we had a T69. What's happened? We can see our channel falling down. We're to close over the channel, and away we go again. Now this one here, I wouldn't have, well, didn't touch that one until here. The T69 kicked in. Why? Because that's sort of borderline. My long-term MAs are going sideways, but here I've got a break of a channel and away we go. Now what I have here is an 89 bounce. That is, I've come up, bounced to the short side. I've also got a T10. We can see our long-term stochastic is falling away. Some people call that a money on the floor or a ka-ching trade. Let me get that right. Excuse my slurring here. And away it goes. We had another 89 bounce. We also had a T2 and I also had another channel break. We had a T69 and I had another T69 to the short side. So if we look at this here, very nice winner, very nice winner, nice winner, nice winner, nice winner, a winner, a winner, and what have we got here? We've got a T1, and let's have a look what happened to this T1, and away it went. So we've had a fantastic day today. Here I've got a T4. Now a T4, let me remind you, is when we have 2 to 4 candle pullback in a fast moving market. I generally like to see my trade entries as close as possible to our channel, because you tend to get a pullback the further out of a channel you're heading towards a pullback. But in a fast market where you've got a good strong move, I'll still jump in. And we had a T1 also signal with a T2 down here. Now here we've got a zero line cross in our platinum. We've got divergence on price. We've got divergence on the platinum. We've got a very nice fall away on price, and away we go. That was a very, very nice one. Remember, the zero line crosses, our T11s, my apologies, our T9s, traded correctly, are very, very profitable. Now on your T9s, you're always going for a 2 to 1 risk reward. 2 to 1 always. You know you've got a 60 to 65, probably 70% win-loss ratio. It's just a winning combination. However, it is a counter trend strategy. I recommend, and you hear me say this every day, do not trade counter trend if you're a new trader. And on that point, because we have 12 core strategies, why so many? Because there are so many opportunities with different types of setups. However, the best strategy to trade day in, day out, and it'll keep you busy, is the T1. The T1, we can see here, T1, T1. Now this is T1. That is where we have the paint bar following the trend. So getting back here, we've got the T69. Here we've got a nice T11. Now a T11, as a reminder, is where you've got a higher low signal by the paint bar. However, we never take the trade until our zero lag has rolled over, changes color, and confirms the trend direction. You always wait for the zero lag. Even on the 89 bounce, the trade entry wasn't till here. Why is that? All right, we had our paint bar back here, but we wait until the zero lag paints. Even though probably over long term you'll probably or would make more money if you jump straight in, however, from a psychological point of view, it will keep you out of quite a number of losing trades, which just, you know, from a psychological point of view, and as we know, traders, 90% of this business is psychology, 5% is money management, and 5% is the strategy itself. Here we've got T1, we've got a nice T4 back here, pull back 2 candles, and away it went. We've got a T89. Now T89 is where we've got angulation and a trade entry away from the channel. So that is where we can draw a trend line and it's gapped up. T69, what is negative about that T69? Why should you not be trading that? Because it's right up against your 89. What does the 89 EMA do? Support and resistance, traders. Look at these bounces off the 89. Bounce, put it, support, bounced. You'll just see this day in, day out. T1 and a T10. Once again, the T10 is where you've got a rising or a falling long-term stoke, and our short-term stoke follows it. We had a T1 up here. We've got a T1 signal, but your entry was not to over here. Why is that? Because the zero lag did not confirm until here, actually. So your zero lag confirmed there, it changed color, it then changed back, and then it took off. Remember, your stop would have been 1 tick below here, 2 ticks if you want to be really conservative, closest swing low, and away it went. Now that would have saved you being stopped out here, because that fell down 3 ticks. You would have been stopped on that trade. Your zero lag once again saved you. Another T1, and away we went. Now we just kick butt all day. And just one comment just before I finish up today is here, the market's going crazy. You've got to focus. This is, of course, the market's about to close. It really picks up. We had some great 89 bounces. We had some great T1 trading opportunities. We've got an ABC pattern here along with a T89, a T11. You have to focus. That is, you've got to have your finger on the trigger, and if you want to scalp, you're basically scalping here. It doesn't suit everyone, but you get some great markets or some great trading opportunities. Just look at these. Look, T1, 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 T1. A nice T6 double top, nice pivot bounce. Once again, please subscribe to my channel. Drop me an email with any questions. You'll find my email address on my YouTube page there, and I look forward to catching up on our next video, which will either probably be a follow-up on the ES144 tick. We're in some great trades there right now, and I'll probably do a quick recap before I head off to bed. Right, thanks traders. Bye.